took this panel off the vehicle. You don't need to take this panel off to do the job, but it's easier to see with the camera. So underneath here, the actuator is located right here. You can disconnect the connector. There's a little lock tab. Slide down on the lock tab, or you can take it out completely and push down on the lock and slide the connector out. There's two 8mm bolts. Take an 8mm socket and take those bolts out. And take that one out, and then there's one more. And pull the other screw out. And you can just grab the actuator and just slide it toward the outside of the car and pull it up. So you have the new one, and if you look at the old one where the splines are, that's how you're going to have to try to install the new one. And you may have to install it and then rotate it a little bit, but get the splines lined up first. And sometimes you may actually need to move the door if you can't get the splines to line up. You might have to use a screwdriver and just spin the door a little bit. Here's where the splines are for the door, and if you have to rotate it, you can try to rotate it by hand, but if you use a small screwdriver, you might be able to rotate it. And I'm just using a pocket screwdriver and just trying to rotate the door a little bit. You can try rotating it in one direction, and then if it doesn't work, rotate it in the other direction. And there we go. You can take the screws and put those back in the right position. And you can tighten those down and snug them. And I'm just going to put this lock back in the connector. I'm not going to push it all the way down yet. Just like that. And reconnect it. Line it up. Lock it in place and push down on the lock.